Just came in today, guys. The RTR Vanquish Phoenix X ready to run. So this is what we're going to be working on. Don't mind the dog in the background. So we've built a Phoenix, the Portal Axle one, totally balls out, right? Totally loaded. 2 900 smarts, one for steering, one for winch. 299 for the overdrive, for the shifting. 299 hobby wing system, axe edition. 777 wheels, right? Sway bar. It's got all the goodies. So this is kind of like a baller version. So what we're gonna do is a budget, a little bit budget version, right? So we're going to show you and try to keep it all stock. So that's the goal. So there's the insides, right? And I like it so far, and I really like the controller. 4 channels. So we're going to put our new RAW 100 mounts right here and RAW 100s. Servos, because they're coreless, they won't take a lot of amp draw, and then we're going to put a 422 servo up here. I don't think we're going to do a winch on this, just try to keep the cost down, but you can get all the cool stuff just by doing 100, 100, and 422. That's like a $300 package versus, let's see, that's a lot of package. So we're going to do that. We're going to get to installing, and if we have any hiccups, we will show you. Alright, we got it on our bench. First thing we did, some stickers, just to make it our own a little bit. So one thing I do love is that it comes with an XT60 already, so I'll not swap that out. I did add the little prong in there for the drag brake, this little guy. Comes with your kit. So yeah, that's all I did. Now I think I'm going to try it stock on the rocks, and we'll go from there. Let's check it out. One thing I like to do is bench test the servo real quick here, just so we could see it before and after. For an RTR, it's not bad. So we'll see how it does when we put it up against our 422 V2 budget servo that we're going to put in this. We're outside. My video guy today is my son James and Landon. They're going to help me do a little first video. Well, that's pretty good. First crawl, pretty good. So I like it. Okay, one thing we did right away is we went to the remote and it went to EPA. And then we turned our left to 87 on the stock servo. And our right went to 92. So it goes right about there, right about there. So that gives us a lot more steering from when we were just out on the rocks. So that helps a lot. Okay, servo's in. That was really easy. We're just going to add a zip tie here. You saw, because of our budget baller, we're not using servo washers to reduce the cost. I usually use our servo washers. We'll drop it in there. There. So it's got a nipple on there to go inside the servo ear. So it's always perfect and doesn't wiggle or jiggle or get out of place. But that was it. And so you can see here. Silent too. So this is our $105 servo. So this is our entry level, but people use it on a lot of stuff, but 422. Okay, so I wanted to lower the whole body a little bit. It's free mod number 1. What I did is I took the shock from here, from there, and moved it to here. So it pulls everything down lower. I did that on all 4 ends. You can see the shock was down there. Now it's up here. I am concerned a little bit for, where is it, this guy right here, this piece. But I think it'll be strong enough. We'll see. But now if I put the body on, I think it already sits lower. I think it sits a little lower. So we'll probably have to tune the shocks. I like them to sit a little bit lower more, so we'll see how to do that. But I think it went down about a ½ inch or so. Alright, free mod number 2. What I decided to do after lowering this a little bit, I moved all the electronics from here to in here. So the ESC switch is up here, the receiver's on the side. This will give me a lot of clean area for the wiring I'm going to do for the selectable overdrive and the shifting, so it won't look so messy. But anyway, it's not as clean as the $2,500 Phoenix we have, but this one is looking good so far. Put everything up there. See if we have to run more wires to this receiver, so we'll try to clean it up as well. Alright, so now that we've got our truck sitting nice and low, put our steering servo in, move some of the electronics up front. We're going to go ahead and use raw 100s and the raw 100 mounts. These are the newest thing. Hope it's focusing. And the raw 100. So, yeah, so you're going to need this little baggie that comes in your RTR for the links for the shifting and overdrive. So we'll see what happens next here. We're going to try to put it all together. Quick note, when getting into the overdrive selection, you just have to unscrew or unwind the set screws so it'll be able to move back and forth. Right now it's in gear, so I could do it manually, but just take the battery tray off and then take these little set screws off. Then you'll be able to set your servo and build the links. Alright, so time to put this guy in there, that guy in there. Then we're going to use our V2 HD horns, the gray colors, to kind of match with the raw 100s. So we're going to put in there pretty carefully. We're going to kind of set our horn to try to set it so it's not getting warm or anything. So we'll put it in, make sure it moves like that, and if need be, we'll set the endpoints on this for that. We'll check it out. Well, that wasn't too hard. You saw how we did it there. You could watch the time lapse again, I guess, but we kind of put the horn in without screwing it in to see where it would line up, and we lined it up exactly there, so we knew what angle to put the horn in. 4 screws there, then we screwed that to the top to the bottom of the horn, and so the servo was getting a little warm. I think it's because it was overthrowing to their to the back position, even though I was setting my EPA's adjustment. So this is where it should be comfortable without it sounding like it's grinding. So I just took the horn off, readjusted it, and then gonna put it back on. And then I'm going to have to adjust the EPA on the other side on the remote, which is pretty easy. Let's put this on. Then we'll put the couple of screws in just to hold it down for now. You're gonna have to excuse the noise of this DeWalt. Okay, so doesn't sound bad now, but I'm still gonna adjust this side a little bit. It doesn't need to be that far in. So on your remote, go select EPA, then you press channel, throttle, channel 3, and then I'm going to turn it down. See how it's moving? So it's not really getting warm now. So I think we did it correctly. So yeah, make it work to where it works for you, to where the servo's not getting hot. But it's just really about playing with your endpoint adjustments on it. And if it's getting hot, let it cool down and then reposition it, retry it again. You don't want to burn out the servo by just not doing your endpoints correctly. Also, FYI, wanted to tell you, in your RTR comes all these option parts, which is this link and this link. If you remember, I had to open this up to unlock, or just take these set screws out to unlock it because they come in the locked position. So take those set screws out, get these links out of the little baggie, and then you can start doing everything we're doing. So we're going to hook this horn up here, do some adjustments, kind of the same way we did to that one, and show you what it does afterwards. Alright, so it is in. You can see that. And that one's in. So the dig functions. I'm going to clean up all this wiring so you guys can see it better, but servo's not getting warm at all, so all the endpoints are correct. So as you can see, I put the ESC up here, and well, before that, you'll see battery tray is gone. I cut this whole thing out. I just don't need it. What I do is I usually Velcro my battery right there, or add a strap there, but Velcro is fine, and it's going to clean up the whole look. So, and it takes out this big hunk of battery tray out here. I don't run that big batteries, but so I want to have everything moved to the front. I did put the receiver on the side here. It fits really nice in there actually. So what we're gonna do now is clean up the wiring. I got this really inexpensive like loom on Amazon that you could just open up, put the wires in there and close it back up. It's gonna be nice. So let's see how that looks. This is what we did to our wiring. You can see the receivers down here. ESC is up here. 422 servo. And the raw 100s. So far that's all we did to clean it up. We removed the battery tray. Got a nice feel and weight to it now. So we have it right next to the Baller Phoenix portal kit versus the RTR kit. Budget Baller is what we're calling it. So here we have the same cleaned up with the wiring. See the two 900s up there, 299s, hobby wing system, sway bar kit, everything. We might paint this one like that one. So we're going to give you a total of what this thing costs, and then a total of what this costs, and you guys see what you like, what you don't like. Just wanted to make this video to showcase that any entry person in the hobby could still have a badass rig without going crazy. But you can go crazy, we all like to. So, but this is a way more affordable setup. You could keep going every week, every month. You could add more stuff. You could add the sway bar. You could add some aluminum wheels. So we're going to find probably some aluminum wheels from ACP RC, really affordable. So we'll get those on there. We'll give a tally for this total and a tally for this total. And yeah, we'll see how they look with the bodies on and the tallies. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed the video. There's going to be a lot more to come on cool little upgrades to this truck. But there you have it, little baller, big baller. We're eventually going to change the wheels out, probably ACP RC, which are affordable, about 50 bucks. But there you have it. We're going to do some cool new projects coming out on this channel, so stay tuned. Hope you guys liked it. Don't give me too much backlash for all this baller and big baller and little baller stuff, but I hope you enjoyed it. And please follow us, subscribe, and we'll see you guys out on the trail. Thank you.